Welcome to this DaVinci Resolve Fusion node breakdown. Today's node is the FBX Exporter node. So we're going to jump into Fusion, and we've got this awesome, amazing 3D setup here, little camera movement, and we want to export this to a different program, say Blender or Houdini or 3ds Max, wherever you're working on your 3D stuff. So we are going to bring in an FBX Exporter node. And as soon as you do, you're going to get a pop-up to where you want to save it. So let's just save this as test. And wherever you place your FBX exporter, anything above that is what's going to get exported. So let's go ahead and place it before our render, so we can export our entire scene. And how this is going to export, it's going to export everything as individual shapes or items, and it's going to export them with the names that you have on each node. So if you want to rename them, you can rename them, and it will export your cameras and your lights. However, I can tell you right now, your ambient light is not going to export in some programs, say like Blender, because it does not have a light that's equivalent to this, but it will export our spotlight. And it is not going to export our merge. So on the exporter node itself, if we go up top, we've got our file name where we selected to save it. We have our format, so we can export it in whatever format we want, even though it's limited, but you can select which format. So if you want to do a OBJ file, you can do OBJ, or you could do a DXF. So just select which one you want to export it as. Select what version, depending on the file or the format, your frame rate of your project. Under scales, this gets a little finicky. So scaling by units. So this is going to be different for every program you use. And I know for Blender, even cranking it up to 100, if we import it, it's not going to import correct. But we'll get into that here in a second. But I'm going to crank this all the way up to 100. And down here we have what we want to export. So we want to export our geometry, our lights, our cameras, our render range. You can select that if you want, but by default, it's going to export this entire range, whether you check this or not. And reduce constant keys. If we have say multiple keyframes for the same exact object and it's not moving, so say we had a keyframe for this every single frame, but it's not actually changing anything, it's going to reduce those constant keyframes and get rid of anything that's a duplicate, just to make your file smaller. And then right down here, file per frame, that means it's going to export one file per frame, but each frame is not going to be animated, but the overall file will, meaning each individual file will be the next animation. So we're going to leave that unchecked. So to be able to export this, once we have everything set up, all we have to do is go to Fusion and render all saves. But you notice mine is grayed out, which this happens quite a bit. If it's grayed out, just select your show toolbar. If you go back here, it'll be white again. And even if this is checked, if I uncheck it, go back here, it's going to be highlighted so you can select render all savers. So I'm going to render all savers. And it just exported my FBX file. So let's go to Blender and minimize my screen there. And I'm going to File, Import, FBX. Now, before I actually import it, I want to make sure my scale here. So by default, I believe it's set to 1. So if I was to import this at a scale of 1, even though we changed it in Fusion to say 100, if I import it at a scale of 1, it's going to be super tiny. So let me go ahead and import this. You can see, you can't even see our imported stuff. It's so small in Blender. So I got to zoom way in. It's super teeny tiny. So let's select all that and delete it. And now I'm going to go to File, Import, FBX. But under my scale, I'm going to change this to 100. And import our FBX. And there we go. Now it's scaled correctly. And if I hit 0 and look through my camera, you can see we've got our shapes and everything in there, and it is animated. And if you notice, it imported our 2 shapes. It imported our spotlight, our camera, but not our ambient light. So we can add the Blender version of our ambient light, which is the point light. And we can up the power. And if we go to our spotlight, you can see our spotlight is, I don't know, probably where I had it set. But we can rotate it so it's correct. And move it. So it's shining our little objects there. But if you notice, if we go to our light, it's only showing 1 watt of power here in Blender. So we would definitely have to increase that. And yeah, you can see the spotlight is a little odd and wanky. So let's actually go ahead and delete that. And if we add a Blender spotlight, it'll probably work a lot better. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now your materials, you notice it imported our materials, but they don't look super great. So of course you would want to go in and play with your materials a little bit. And do whatever you had to do in Blender to get your scene correctly. But most importantly, if you notice, our camera has that animation, which is probably what you really wanted in the first place. So that is using the FBX Exporter within Fusion to export FBX. I will see you in the next node breakdown.